What's going on, fam? It's Griggles Gaming back out here with episode 17 of this NBA 2K21 My Career featuring Hank Hill. Now, if you missed last game, you saw we dominated the Indiana Pacers. Now, Hank Hill, he didn't do much on the floor, but it's the little things that he does, and it helps out the team. Now, before we jump in here to get our rematch with the Hawks, we do got to add some VC to Hank Hill. Alright, so we got about 2,600 to get fixed up here. And I don't add VC after every game. I like to get it added up a little bit. That way it you'll feel the difference of the improvement. So let's go driving layup a little bit. We definitely got to work on our offense. I knew it was going to be a struggle here at the start, so this is the biggest thing. Let's go ahead and fix his free throw and driving layup here. This should fix us up then. Let's go ahead and get that accepted. And that takes us up one here to a 69 overall. And if you guys have missed the last few games, you see here we lost on a Trae Young game-winning layup. Dominated the Pacers, so now clearly we got to get some revenge. So let's jump on in. Alright, listen to that national anthem there. But before we hit the tip off here, make sure y'all hit that sub button. Make sure you join the brand. We are on the road to 100 subs. Got a lot of way to go, but we'll get there. But I have moved up from 10th in the rotation to 9th in the rotation. We started actually at the 8th spot in the rotation, so we've kind of fluctuated. But we are getting some minutes, about 2 minutes in each quarter it looks like so far, but we've definitely used them to our advantage.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you.
Oh, look at those Martin Luther King jerseys. Those are pretty slick.
Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Clint Capella is out there with Collins.
Yeah, definitely got to get revenge on these Hawks. Thought we had that game won, but Trae Young snuck in, got that layup.
Josh Jackson, and it's Rose in at the point. Well, we've seen some head coaching
hopefully you guys have enjoyed the series so far. I've personally enjoyed it. We've really improved quite a bit. We started at a 60 overall. Obviously, before the game there, you saw that we're a 69 overall. So definitely getting better. Hopefully we come out hot here. Last game against the Pacers, when Hank Hill got into the game, it was pretty ugly, but wow, Hank Hill getting some early minutes here.
Here's Collins.
As this is our first home game. Our first 2 games were on the road. We were at Atlanta, and then here we are. Or we went to Indiana, and now here we are at home.
Passes it to Herter. Just 5 to shoot, and he finishes nicely on the way.
Contested layoff there for Herter. He made it, but put Atlanta up 10-9 here early in the first.
Outside Jackson to the middle.
Oh, Hank Hill down the middle, misses a shot, and then gets a reach and foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
His first career missed shot. Obviously, he's only taken 4 or 5, but
for Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here.
Clearly our PC additions didn't do us any justice.
Pass to Young, puts up a 3.
Young here with a long 3-pointer.
Punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jackson kicks to Rose.
Oh, wow.
Pass to Junior. Outside Jackson.
Mason Plumlee, the nice cut and layup.
Well, Jackson just sharing the rock there with the teammate. Make
Facing
the
old
simple
John
play.
Collins here. Really coming
Young
to his
passes
own
to
here.
Collins. And the
Oh,
call on the
Plumlee.
shot that sends him to the
We
line.
had him covered.
It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
And what was once a weakness for
Guess we're
Collins,
gonna make him
now
knock down the
a
foul
strength.
shot.
His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are
Oh,
not
makes
just
first
a
there.
statistic that reveal how good you
And
can
a
be
second.
defensively.
Puts
It's
Atlanta
about
back up
positioning.
one here.
It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Jackson
Go
kicks
back to the pick and roll game here. If they even use it.
Over
Atta
Young.
boy D. Rose.
Rose finds
Gives
Hill.
it to Hank
Good in the
Hill.
bucket.
And the
Of course, we
layup.
know the history between Cobb and Junior.
Nice
These
pass,
two seem to
Derrick
have their
Rose.
fates intertwined. They're always going to be connected.
Man, that
And
was
Greg, now the
nice.
two rookies are playing for the same side. They've been competitive for so long, so it's nice to see them
Just
join
curious to
forces.
see how this
On its way
storyline
for
goes
Young for
with
two.
Hendricks Cobb
Nice
and
spin off the left rim
Hank
and
Hill,
in.
both on the team,
Young's
going
got
1 and
6
2 in the
points.
draft.
Now that basket must be
Something's
widening
gotta
out
happen,
now.
right?
He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Outside Jackson. On the wing, Hill.
Somebody really cutting
Over
to
to
the
the left
bucket
wing.
here.
Here's Jackson. And it's good. With time
Okay,
running down on
Jackson
the
there
shot
with a
clock.
nice layup.
Jackson's got his second bucket.
He's just an aggressive
Josh
player. I mean,
Jackson
what
got
can
a
I
lot
say?
of
He's gonna
potential.
put on more muscle, but
Hopefully
he's
he
in attack
can
mode. He's scoring
start
through contact.
utilizing that.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Okay, here
I felt like
about
they-
less than 3 minutes left.
they
Detroit
knew
up
what they
by
wanted to
1.
accomplish coming in.
Hank Hill
And
getting some
talking with
early
the
minutes,
coaching
which
staff,
is a
they
very
said
good sight to
in that
see.
game, they did a great job of not
Obviously, our
settling, keep
teammate
working the
grade
ball
ain't the
around,
greatest at this
finding the
point,
best
but
look. Let's
got a
see if
long
they
way
can
to
keep
go.
that up.
Okay, Hank Hill going to get a rest here. Hopefully they can hold the fort down. Oh, wow, on a huge run here. 30-18 Detroit after the first quarter. Looks like we're doing some home cooking here. Here he comes. Hank Hill coming in the ball game. Oh, wow, Detroit up 17.
Second quarter of play with around 2
So
minutes
if we can
gone so
just
far.
add on to that. Let's go ahead and take that board. Yes,
Junior
sir.
with it. And Junior coming
Run
into
this
the
break
NBA
here.
from college ball wasn't the top recruit from his class grade,
Blake
but he
Griffin.
showed what he can do.
Junior had some fantastic performances during his college
Okay,
career.
not
Nobody
too
was quite
sure
where he would land in the
why he
draft.
didn't put that
This team's
shot up,
convinced
but
that he can be a factor in the NBA.
we'll take it. That's
And
the
so in the game
new,
for the Hawks,
I guess, Blake
Young
Griffin.
and Herter make up the backcourt.
Doesn't have the
Bogdanovich out there
athleticism
with
he
John
used to when he was a
Collins.
young
And it's
pup.
Capella in at the 5 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. For the Pistons, rebuild has been a dirty word. With all their injuries last season, staying in the playoff picture
Oh, nice.
is out of
Herter
the
there with
cards.
another
This
nice
summer,
contested
with their
layup.
highest draft pick in a decade, Motor City is hoping it will be back in the fast lane soon. Guys?
Building up that talent base. Thank you, David. Rose passes to
Screen.
Griffin.
Oh, wow. Nice
Now the
screen
Hawks
by
moving it
Hank
the
Hill,
other way.
but Derrick Rose threw
The
it
kick out to
away.
Young. Knocks down
Not
the
sure
three
what I'm
ball.
going to do with that.
Young's got 11.
But Trey
You know,
Young
if you're
with
only
a
looking at
nice
the way he's
3
played
there.
offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Outside Jackson wants to get it to Hill and
Hank
does.
Hill
And foul on the
got
shot, so
fouled.
a chance at the line.
Hank Hill's not the
Pistons
greatest
have
free
scored
throw
6
shooter,
points
so
from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
we'll see how this goes.
He misses the free throw.
And it
One thing you
continues.
know
Those are
about
not
Junior
pretty.
is while he's on the floor, he's going to play with his father in mind, who was a very good player. But Junior trying
Oh,
to
my
honor his
goodness.
late father's legacy every
That's
time
both
he laces
of our
them
foul
up.
shots.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for
And
Detroit.
then have a defensive,
And it's Capella
terrible
missing.
rebound. Made
And
up
so
for
it's
it with
Hill
better
it. He brings it
defense.
up for the Detroit Pistons.
Takes it down
And
the,
their last game.
there we go.
Really
Take
showed
it down the
depth
lane
when
for
they
the
needed
fast
it
break
most.
bucket.
On the road, having to
That was not a very good
Yeah, and
sequence
watching
there
that,
for Hank
all
Hill.
kinds of contributions and just
Thank goodness
little
he made
things
up
that
for it.
guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Can't make his foul shots. They're called free throws for a reason. Nice help D there from Hank Hill. Got his hand up.
To the left wing. Here's Grant. And it's John
Oh,
Collins
Grant
with the
with the
rebound.
missed layup there. A little contested,
Collins
but
has got rebound number 5 here
not going to
tonight.
have wide open layups in the
And
NBA
Young
every
picks to
time.
Bogdanovich. They get it back. Capella. And that one is
Okay,
good with
Hank
the
Hill
extra effort on
cannot
the
bring
glass.
down the defensive
Capella's
board,
got
but
his
Clint
first
Capella
points of the game.
does and puts it back up for the bucket.
To
Oh,
the
down the
inside.
lane, Hank Hill
And
with the bucket.
to go on the assist by Rose.
There we go. Nice find there.
Lead by
6
14.
points for Hank Hill.
Atlanta's gotten cold from deep
2
in the
boards and no assists.
2 of 6 from long range.
And Detroit up 14.
Young dishes to Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner.
Definitely got to keep
From the
playing
wing.
defense.
And it's Bogdanovich.
There he is, Hank Hill with that
Again
board. Let's
missing.
throw this ball up here.
It's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step
Okay.
back.
Good in
let
that
him
hole.
try to find
Yes,
his
sir.
range.
Down the hatch. Detroit
Now,
up
here is
16.
Young. A 35-point game for him in the win
Just got to
against
keep
Detroit.
clamping down on
And
the
guys,
defensive
other thing
end.
that he did well was just facilitate
Good
the
defense will
offense,
lead to good
pass the ball
offense.
around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Look at this defense. Hank Hill is playing. Let's go.
Detroit leading by 16. Junior the pass
D
to
Rose.
Good
Assist, Hank Hill.
assist.
And you can see the floor awareness there.
So Hank is an
Junior,
all-around player.
capable of spotting the
Don't
open
score
teammate.
too much. Obviously, don't
They
grab
need a
too many
bucket in a
rebounds.
big
He
way
probably
here
should grab
to
more
regain
being
some confidence.
6'10". But he loves assists.
Here's Herter.
Unlike
6 to shoot.
finding open teammates.
Rebounded by
Hank
the
Hill with
Pistons.
another defensive
Junior's
gem.
got rebound number 5 here
Get that to
tonight.
Mason Plumlee. He gets it back. Give it up.
Here's Grant.
Grant.
And they call the foul.
The bucket and the harm puts Detroit up by 20.
And now you see them
Nice find, Hank Hill.
The Pistons have
6
taken 10
boards,
shots from the free
or
throw
5
line.
boards, 6
Made 6 of them.
points.
Yeah, last year,
And I think
collectively
2
only
assists now.
74% from the line.
So it looks like Hank Hill's going to be done probably for the first
Free throw
half.
drops for Grant.
Talked to most of the
Let's see. Hopefully this quarter ends pretty well for us. Okay, wow. Detroit up by
Detroit
23
cruising into
at
the quarter
half.
break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous. and
Okay,
they
a
are
lot of
shooting lights out with
22-point lead
very
at the
high
half.
accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Far cry from the first game against
Thanks,
Atlanta.
Kevin. Derek, how's it feel to be back on the floor again?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Good to see you back out here, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks,
Derrick
don't go
Rose there
away
getting a
after
little
the break.
interview at
We'll
the
see you
half.
right back here for the start.
See what Hank Hill's got going on here. Got an A- team grade, shooting 75% from the field. He's +3 on the floor. And as I said just a little bit ago, 6 points, 5 boards, and 2 assists. Getting in a lot earlier in the game this time
Well, we've
around.
got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game.
Okay, hopefully we keep this momentum coming out of the break. Looks like the lead has stayed pretty steady there. And here's Hank Hill with his appearance in the third quarter.
Pistons leading by 21. Hill is out
We
there
get
with
some
Jeremy
nice
Grant.
offensive
Then
sets
it's
right
DeJuan
here.
Wright. Then there's Griffin. And it's Mikhailuk in at shooting guard. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. The kick out to Hill.
There we go. Definitely trying to clear out some
Down low.
space there.
Over Gallinari.
Blake
Trying
Griffin
to bank it in,
misses
but he
the
misses. The Hawks
shot.
trail by 21.
And when he first came into
sure if
the
he was
league,
trying to
Blake
bank that
Griffin's
in or what he was
dunking
trying to
made
do there.
headlines. And while I'm sure he
Hank
enjoyed
Hill there
that,
with a
he
nice
was
box
also
out,
eager to
but
show that there
I
was
think that
more
was
to his game.
Bogdanovich.
And the pass to Mikhailuk. Grant with the ball.
Set the screen here for Grant.
Griffin trying to get open. No good, unable to end this run.
Okay.
And you know, Greg, in the past,
Had a nice look at the
Griffin
rim
felt
there,
at
just
times
couldn't get it to
criticized
fall.
as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players.
Thank goodness he didn't shoot it. I think it was in some terrible
Gallinari
position
inside
there.
the three-point line.
Oh, wow.
Nice jump shot from
Gallinari
the
with
top of
a
the key.
tough shot.
Gallinari's got 7 points.
Detroit up
Just
16
takes advantage
here.
of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Tries to get on Grant.
Collins against Grant. Floats it up for Junior.
Oh, Hank Hill with the alley-oop.
Always in pursuit of the basketball.
Nice
If you throw it
assist
up,
from,
Junior's
I
looking
think it's
to throw
Jeremy
it down.
Grant. Wow, good luck.
And here's Young. He's
Hank
got
Hill
13.
here with a career-high 8
Another
points.
three for Atlanta.
All
And
these
then Trae Young
threes they're
comes
giving
down
up
and
have
drains
really
the
been
tray.
driving force on this run.
Passes it to Mikhailuk. Griffin
Look at
trying to
that.
get open.
Nice screen from Hank Hill. Can't
Mikhailuk
get the
passes to
bucket
Junior.
there. Give it back
Tries
to
again,
him.
and
And he
Capella
gets
sends it back.
swatted like nobody's
Quick off the
business by
floor,
Clint
has
Capella.
that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Gallinari comes
I
down
don't
here
think
with a
the
wild
defense
shot.
does
Hank Hill with the
enough out
board.
there to bother
Let's
him.
give that to
I think
Griffin.
that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Okay. Looks like we're going to pull it out here.
Three-pointer
Oh,
right. Rebound by the
that
Hawks.
was
Atlanta with the ball.
not the greatest
They're on an
offensive
18-7
possession
run.
there.
Bogdanovich.
Oh, Hank Hill with the swat. Get that weak stuff out of here. And gets the
Message that
board.
time. He knew it was coming.
Feed it to Blake Griffin.
The whistle, 2 free
And he
throws
gets
coming
the
up.
foul.
That one on Gallinari.
Hank Hill having a monster game.
Get right to the rim like that. That's
8.7
your
boards,
only
2
option.
assists. Got that block there.
Pistons have had
It doesn't seem
15
like a lot, but on your
tries.
third
They
NBA
10.
game, not too shabby. Plus, we got the whole fourth quarter to go.
First free throw is good.
Traditionally, we talk
Okay,
about
Detroit up
power
16 with
forwards.
Hank going
I mean,
back
is
to
that
the
not
bench
Blake
here.
Griffin? It applies to every
Hopefully,
facet.
Blake Griffin can knock down his foul shot here. Okay, the end of third quarter was 81-62 Detroit. Playing some serious defense here as a team. Hendricks Cobb looks like he's dropping 22 at this point. Oh, wow. Detroit really pulling away here. Okay, Hank Hill here going to get in.
Changes. Clint Capella.
A little over a minute left.
Kongwu. Young is subbed in for Hunter.
Surprised he didn't
Now,
play a little bit
White.
more here in the fourth quarter with the lead being out of
He
hand. But
kicks to Ellington.
we'll take all the playing time we can get.
Back to right. Inside.
Oh, Hank Hill down the lane
Junior
and
gets it.
got the left-handed layup.
And one team is just completely
Detroit up by 24. Hank Hill with a double-digit scoring game, got 10 points,
a monster win here
7 boards,
for
and 2
Detroit.
assists.
You don't see
Does
this
have a
kind
block.
of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board.
Having a
to
nice
deliver
all-around
out,
game.
This kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed.
Clint
the
Capella
approach.
got
They just
around
kept
Hank Hill
after
with
it
the
and
offensive
showed they were
board,
clearly
even though Hank
the
Hill
better
was
team in just about every
boxing him out.
category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with this
Ooh,
win
they
now,
missed Hank
we're
Hill
all
running down the
square,
lane.
1-1,
Probably didn't
2
have
more
the
games
right
yet to
angle.
come in what's proving to be a very
See if anybody will
competitive
use
season.
our screen
And a
here.
great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions and the nice night it ended up being for Mason Plumlee.
Blake
Well, a
Griffin
consistent
with a
intensity
monster
is what he
slam.
brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard.
Wow,
And he
it's
came up
nice
with
to
a
see
ton
him
of
have a
rebounds.
little
On the court for Atlanta.
jump to a
Back
step
on.
there.
Rajon Rondo is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Dunn, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Capella kicks
Fella
to
here
Young.
holding on to it for a minute.
Tries it from the top of the key.
So you can grab that board.
And that one
Yes,
is back
sir.
iron.
Hank Hill earns his takeover
And so
badge
it's the
here
Pistons
with
taking
no
over.
time left.
They poured it on tonight.
Detroit wins by 24.
And you know, this game,
Hank Hill with 7,799 new fans after that game.
When they are playing at their best. I mean,
What a performance.
no doubt helps. And the execution.
So that moves Detroit to 2-1 here on the young season. As you see, Hank had 10 points, 8 boards, 2 assists, and that 1 block. So by far his best game yet. 2 boards shy of his first career double-double. Okay, still 69% teammate chemistry there. Okay, as you see on the screen, we are facing Joel Embiid and the 76ers in the next episode. But before we end this, make sure you hit that sub button and like the video. We're definitely still putting into work, so look forward to seeing you guys next episode. You guys have a good night, and God bless.